let's say x a plus b plus y open bracket a plus b close bracket, right? Now to factorize this, the common factor is this group here, a plus b, you see? So this is the common factor. So therefore we're gonna take it out. So which is equal to, take it out, so which is a plus b. Now if I take it out, so this is just like divided by a plus b, if you think about it. Okay, so this is, get rid of that because you're dividing, so you go like this, see? So now what's left with inside bracket here is x at y. Okay, next one, x plus y plus 5x plus y. Again, okay, common factor is x plus 5. X plus y. That's your common factor. Okay, so that's what it is. So you take it out, so which is x plus y. Okay, so you take the common factor out, so this is gone. Okay, if you divide by itself, so it's left with x inside here and then plus 5. That's all. Okay, now with this expression here, the common factor is a plus b. See? So a plus b. So what you do, okay, you go a plus b, you take it out first. Then you left with, okay, because you take the a plus b out, you divide by a plus b, so which is 7p minus 2. That's the answer. Next one, let's say 5a x minus y, let's say plus 15b x minus y. Okay, now again the common factor is this group here. Okay, so this is a common factor for first of all for this, and okay, 5 and 15, the common factor of this as well. Okay, so common factor of 5 and 15 is 5. Okay, because 15 is multiple of 5, so therefore I take 5 out and then x minus y. Okay, so that's what I have to do. So x minus y. Then because I take it out, so what I do, I just show working out here. You don't have to, but I'm just explaining to you. It's after a while you just know it, you just write the answer out, okay? Because it's just factorizing. So if you take it out, that's what that means. Okay, so x minus y, I divide by 5 x minus y. See, so that 5 cancel out, this cancel with this, so you're left with 8 in this side here, and then 15 divided by 5 is 3, so that means plus 3. Okay, and then this one disappear, so which is left with 3b. Okay, that's your answer. Now with this question, okay, the common factor is a plus y plus 8. Okay, so this is common factor, so I take it out, so which is y plus 8. Okay, so now inside here you're left with negative x, okay, plus 4. That's all. Okay, but we don't normally write minus x plus 4, so we just rewrite. So that's just like y plus 8 and then 4 minus x. In algebra we write positive in front whenever we can. Okay, so that's it. Let's move on next question. Okay, let's say 2x plus y minus 5y, okay, 2x plus y. Okay, so now because you can see, okay, 2x plus y and 2x plus y is common. Okay, so this is common factor. So what that means is this group here, we can just make it as a group. Okay, so and then nothing in front here, it's just like 1. Okay, so that's what that means. Okay, so now the common factor is 2x plus y. So we take it out, so that gives me 2x plus y here, and then you're left with 1. Okay, so you divide by 2x plus y, so the answer here is 1, and you divide by that, so you left with minus 5y. There you go. Okay, now we're gonna do with something slightly different. Okay, so a bit harder, but let's see how we go. Okay, so now this is 4 terms. Okay, before we take factorize completely, okay, we have to group them first. Okay, so this is 4 terms, so we have to group with this. This is one group and this is another group. Okay, so with this group, the common factor of these 2 terms is a, so we take a out, so it's left with b, okay, plus c. Okay, so this group here, the common factor is 4, so you add 4, you divide by 4, so left with b, divide by 4, left with c. See, that's it. So now, okay, the common factor for this here, b plus c. See, there you go. Okay, just follow the process. So the answer is b plus c first, b plus c, and then a, you left with a plus 4. Okay, let's move on next one. Okay, so this one here. So AB plus MN plus AN plus MB. Okay, so this one a little bit tricky. See, you can see these first 2 terms. Okay, this first 2 term here you cannot factorize. See, that's the tricky bit. So what you need to do, you have to rearrange it. Okay, so to rearrange it so you can factorize out. So what I do, okay, I just go rearrange this like, which is equal to AB, okay, plus AN. Okay, so I'm gonna add, okay, so this is become MN plus MB. Okay, so now I can factorize for first 2 terms here. AB plus AN, the common factor is A, so you're left with B plus N, right? And then add, the common factor is M, so I take M out for the last 2 terms, so left with N plus B. Now note that, okay, N plus B, it is the same as B plus N. Just like 2 plus 3, it's the same as 3 plus 2, right? So I'll just take B plus N out. Okay, B plus N out. So this is gone. So you're left with A plus M. There you go. Okay, let's move on to this question here. Okay, so Mn plus 3n plus 2mp plus 6p. So you notice that I don't have to rearrange for this expression here because n for this group, n and n is common factor. So I can just take it out. So common factor of this is n. So that left with m plus 3. Okay, now with this group seconds, the last 2 terms, so 2 and 6, the common factor is 3. I mean is 2, correct? And p, this is p, is common factor. So the common factor is 2p. Okay, so I divide by 2p. So if I divide by 2p, okay, 2 divided by 2, gone, p divided by p, so you're left with m in this term here. Add 6 divided by 3, 6 divided by 2 is 3, sorry, and then p divided by p, that's left with 1, so which is 1 times 3 is 3. See? Now the common factor of this here is m plus 3 and m plus 3. Okay, so that's a common factor. So which is m plus 3, I take it out, so you're left with n plus 2p. Okay, let's move on to this question here. Now 5xy minus 6 minus 5x plus 6y. So you notice that I cannot take out any common factor for the first 2 terms and the last 2 terms. This means that we need to do some rearrangement first, okay? So therefore, the way to go about this is I move the minus 6 minus 6, sorry, all the way to here. Okay, so then I can see some common factor for the first 2 and the last as well. So if I rewrite this, it gives me 5xy minus 5x plus 6y minus 6. There you go. So therefore, okay, with these two group here, I can see common factors now. And this one, the common factor is 6, see? So therefore, I take common factor out first. So the common factor of the first two group is two terms is 5x. So because I take the common factor out, so this I divide by 5x, I divide by 5x, see? Like that, see? So you left with y minus, okay, 5x divided by 5x is 1, okay, not 0, because it's divide, not minus, okay? So 5x divided by 5x is 1, so write it down first. Then add, I take the common factor of this term is 6, so I take the 6 out. 6y divided by 6 is y, 6 divided by 6 is 1, but just minus 1. See? Now the common factor is y minus 1. See? Y minus 1. So now, if I take this out, so give me y minus 1, and an open bracket, 5x plus 6. Let's move along. So let's say this one here. xy plus 2w plus yw plus 2x. So again, I have to do some rearrangement first, okay? So xy and 2w, we can't have common factor. So we move the 2x, okay? We just move the 2x all the way here. So that would give me, okay, xy plus 2x plus 2w plus yw. See? Now the common factor for first two terms is x. There you go. Okay, so that's x. So I take x out first. So left with y plus 2. Okay, now the last two terms, the common factor is w. Okay, so I take the w out. So you add w. So left with 2 plus y. Okay, 2 plus y. Now remember, okay, 2 plus y is exactly the same as y plus 2. So these two are common as well, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? That's what it is. So now I take y plus 2 out, y plus 2. Okay, so you left with x plus w. Okay, let's move on next one. Okay, this one is actually slightly, okay, harder because it's involved negative, okay, negative common factor. So if you think about it, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So negative p and then negative 3py here, negative 3px, negative 3. So we have to take the negative common factor out, okay? So first of all, the first two terms is 2x plus 6y. The common factor is 2. I take the 2 out. So that means 2x divided by 2, you're left with x. 6y divided by 2 is 3y. So add 3y. See? Now the common factor for this term is minus p. So I take minus p out. Okay, so if I divide by minus p, I just write here. So I divide by minus p. I divide by minus p, a minus divide by minus give you a positive. So left with positive x, so we just write x. And then this one here, minus 3 divided by minus p, that minus p divided by minus p is plus, okay, so you left with plus 3y. There you go. Now the common factor is this term here, okay, these two terms. So that's what it is. So you take it out, so you left with x, you add x plus 3y, and inside you're left with 2, okay, and minus p. There you go. Okay, let's move on to next question. This question here, pq minus 10p plus 10q minus q squared. So first of all, okay, the common factor of this is actually p. Okay, first two term here. So I take the p out first. So you're left with q minus 10. Then what happened is this. If I take the q out on this side here, okay, so that left with 10 minus q. But we have 10 q minus 10. So therefore, the common factor is minus q, okay, negative q if you like. So you take negative out. So therefore, if I divide by negative q, okay, this cancel out, you're left with minus 10. Okay, so negative 10. Then I divide by negative q here. Divide by negative q. So that give me, I just reduce, so rewrite it out, negative q. So that give me positive. So that become plus q. Okay, so now remember, minus 10 plus q is the same as q minus 10. Okay, so these two are the same. So I just rewrite it out for you. Okay, so that become p q minus 10 minus q and q minus 10. Okay, that's what I get. Now the common factor, you can see q minus 10. There you go. So which is q, take away 10 out, so you're left with p minus q. Okay, thank you so much for watching my videos.